Alright, so this is a tutorial on how to do bomb hovering to the hidden owl in Majora's Mask. First, let's slow down time. Alright. So now that owl is not hit even though we just hit it in South Clock Town. That's because these two owls are different. And the first thing you want to know, when you enter a new area, your damage value is always set to 0. That means if you crouch stab something, you'll never do any actual damage. So you need to store a damage. And you can do that by simply slashing. And you only need to do this on the Japanese version. Any English version does not have to do it. So now you have to get ISG. And you do that by crouch stabbing, and in the middle of the crouch stab, interrupt it. Usually by hitting A. So that looks like this. You'll notice that white blur that happened. That was ISG. So if we do a backflip and pull out the sword in midair, you can see we got ISG. So next, I'll show you what a hover looks like. You drop an explosive, you backflip into it, and you'll notice that Link got stuck in the air for a little while but fell back down. That's because it's not enough to just hover once in midair. That'll bring you too close to the ground and it'll bring you back down. So you need to hover at least 2 times in the air. So that would look like this. You do a backflip, you pull out a chew, and you shield it. By the way, I have infinite bombs and infinite chews to help me explain it. So, backflip, in the middle of the backflip, pull the chew, then shield it with R, while holding Z. That would look like this. So now I'm high enough to actually stick. Once you're sticking in midair, you want to release Z. And releasing Z will help you explode your chews faster. I'm not sure why, but that's how it works. So that looks like this. Next up, side hop chews. You can do that in the same way, just during the side hop. That looks like this. Alright. So now what you want to do, to begin it, drop a bomb, backflip into it, then do a chew out of that. You can also do 2 chews if you want. So next up, when you come to this wall and you're walking straight into it, or when you're walking into it, if you hit Z, Link will turn at a perfect angle so that he's perfectly parallel with it. And you want to have that so you make sure you don't hover in strange directions. So right now, I'm walking at the wall, I'm not parallel with it, but I stop and hit Z. Now I'm perfectly parallel with it. I like to do this at a intentionally bad angle, so I can see when Link turns to face the wall. So there, you can clearly see it. So now, we're going to put all that together. We're going to hover here, beginning here, we're going to hover over this wall here, up to the top. So we're going to get a perfect parallel angle. We're going to drop a bomb. remember to hold Z the entire time while you're trying to get into the air. And don't jump backflip too late. Okay, so now we're stuck in the air. So now, you want to release Z, and then do a true hover like I told you, against the wall that I just showed you. So that's a backflip, pull out a 2 and shield it with R, and do not hold Z. That looks like this. And you'll want to continue to do that until the camera stops being so close to Link that you can see through his hat. Okay, so I accidentally pressed the wrong button there. So now I can show you how to get ISU with the bomb. So you drop the bomb, then do the same thing. Remember to hold Z and hit R to shield the bomb before it explodes. And now I'll show you how to do 2 true hovers. So those look like this. So now we're against that wall again. We do a backflip, chew, and shield. Now the camera is back to a normal angle behind Link. It's far away from him. That means we're high enough to get past the wall. There's no more wall behind us. What I like to do is one more backflip. And now you want to side hop to the right. And if you'll see that, well, it's hard to see at this angle, so I'll hover down a little bit lower to show you. You can see right where this wall changes. It's right above the 11 in the... Okay, so right between... right in the middle of Link's hat is where the scene changes. If you... rather, where the trigger to enter the next area ends. If you touch the stairs at all, you'll go into the actual south clock town. We don't want that. So we want to hover to the side like this. And then jump slash into the hidden owl area. So right now I'm too low to try that, I think. But I'll try. Right now I'm doing side hops and holding up slightly. Because you can change your direction as you fall through the air, unlike Ocarina of Time. I think I'm gonna make it. Okay, I didn't do a true hover there. But now I can show you the whole thing again. So we entered a new area. Technically we voided out, but still, we have to slash, get ISC, confirm we got ISC. Now we're gonna hover against the wall. Okay, we're stuck, so we release C and begin our hovers. Okay, so I accidentally pressed the wrong button again. But we still have ISG, so we can continue. Alright, here we go. actually slash? I don't remember, did I slash? Oh well, let's try it. Okay, we got ISG of a bomb again, we shielded it. With C to make sure we didn't lose it by shielding. Oh, that's another thing. If you shield without holding Z, you're gonna lose ISG. So make sure you always hold Z when you're shielding. Except when you're already in the air. So here we go. And now, without holding Z, here we go. And now the camera is unlocked and behind us again, normally again. So now I'm going to do one more backflip. And now you can do a side hop and then a jump slash, but that's a little risky. You might either not make it or jump into the loading zone. The loading zone, it actually triggers south clock down. So what I like to do one more side hop with an explosion, either a chew or a bomb. That looks like this. And then do another side hop, but as you're falling, hold upward. And then do a jump slash. Okay, I was a little late on the jump slash, but not to worry, I actually got it. So now I still have ISG, so I'll activate it now. And now, I can actually do Son of Time storage. And that looks like this. You backflip, get a hover, and then then you're gonna hit your ocarina, and you're gonna play a song. You're gonna void out before it finishes. But next time you bring up a text box, it's going to bring up the "Do you want to save?" and return to the dawn of the new first day again. So we just saved the game. And that's basically it. Let me know if you have any further questions. Thank you.